Hola, bienvenidos a Lightspeed Spanish. Today I'm going to share with you a secret about Spanish prepositions. Now you might be saying, what is a Spanish preposition? Hablamos de todo en la segunda parte. Prepositions are these little words, these little joiny words. They're so important. They are so important that we wrote a book about them, which is available on Amazon. Prepositions are things like Spanish prepositions: con, with, sin, without, por, para, for, en, in, de, from, a, to. So they're the little words that cause us a lot of problems. In fact, if you control the prepositions well, your Spanish is at an extremely high level. Very high. Why? Because they're everywhere and they're mixed with verbs. Some verbs have them, some verbs don't. It's a bit of a minefield. So I'm going to give you a little bit of help just with something that's very important. Do you know that when you use a preposition and then you want to say me or you can't say yo and tú. For example, I want to say for me. So I can't say para yo, I've got to say para mí. And notice that the me has a little tilde on, little accent on the I. Para mí. And I can't say para tú, and we hear that a lot. I've got to say para ti. And that little I doesn't have an accent on it. Para ti. So para mí, para ti. Por mí, por ti. Sin mí, sin ti. De mí, de ti. Once you've done the me and the ti, everything else just falls into its normal personal pronoun. I'll give you an example. Para mí, para ti, para él, para ella, para usted, para nosotros, para nosotras, para vosotros, para vosotras, para ellos, para ellas, para ustedes. So notice it's only para mí and para ti that has the me and the ti. One exception, con, with. The con, you don't say con mí, you say conmigo. And you don't say con ti, you say contigo. ¿Vienes conmigo? Sí, voy contigo. I think it's got a beautiful sound. I like conmigo. I just like how it sounds. But that's the only one that has the go. But maybe you knew that. Maybe you knew that already. Maybe it just sounded natural. Para mí, por mí. But did you know this? There are 3 prepositions that don't follow that rule. Do you know what they are? Well, I'm going to tell you. The first one is según, according to. So you don't say según ti. No, you say según tú, according to you. Según yo, according to me. That's one preposition that doesn't have the me and ti. The other one is entre. Between. Between. So what you hear native speakers say is entre tú y yo. Between you and me. Or is it you and I? If we were translating it literally, it would be between you and I. I've used both and I've been corrected both times. If you know what the correct version in English is, if it's between you and me or you and I, put it in the comments. But in Spanish, entre tú y yo. And then the last one is excepto. Except. Todos están aquí excepto tú. Everyone's here except you. ¿Vale? They're the 3 that don't use the me and the ti, and all the rest do. Bueno, espero que te haya ayudado esta mini clase de español sobre las preposiciones. If you'd like more help on the prepositions, we've got a great book that's available on Amazon. Pues, hasta luego, os quiero mucho.